First of all, I'd like to wish you all an excellent new year. I hope you all had an excellent Christmas and this year of 2024 will be very prosperous to you. I also want to thank you all who supported us during the last year by watching our videos, subscribing to our channel, and following us, sharing our content and helping us increase our reach to more people. We will keep working hard to bring y'all even better content this year and count on you to help us doing so. We've reached more than 50 subs here on YouTube and almost 100 followers on Instagram. We really appreciate every one of you who keep supporting us, and we have many plans to convert this support into something in return to you. But for that, we'll need your help even more during this new year. So let's start aiming at 100 subs here on YouTube and on Instagram. It's a good meta for January. Then we move to a new meta, and as soon as we can monetize this channel, we can revert part of your support back to y'all. But let's get to the video and talk about the news we're already bringing to 2024. Weapons free! Salute and welcome to the Fighter Driver channel. I'm Gabriel Oliveira, the Fighter Driver, and let's start talking about Gran Turismo 7. The ones who already follow us know that we've chosen a new livery for 2024 and came up with 3 different models, all based on the naval aviation traditions as usual. The first one is an improvement of the first one from 2023, but the 2 other ones are based on high visual schemes adopted by the carrier group leader, the number 2 in this case, and squadron leaders, number 3. We will accept votes until Sunday, January 7th in a specific post on Instagram. The link to the voting post is on this video's description, and we count on you to help us making this choice. Another thing that's changing is that we're changing the name FDEsports for the acronym FDACS. You can suppose that FD stands for Fighter Driver, and you're right. The question is, why ACS? I won't tell you yet because I'm thinking about making some kind of promotion, giveaway, or something like that related to it, but for that I'll need your help to make this community bigger enough so we can make it possible. Another thing that's changing and will affect all the aspects of our gameplay here is we're changing all the serial numbers for our vehicles, being them cars or aircraft. Have you ever realized the cars and aircraft have serial number on their liveries and skins? So look closer and you'll see it. And that's because my intention is in fact transforming this project into a team or a community with other drivers and fighter pilots racing with me and fighting with me representing this brand. Actually, this movement has already started as I'm part of a racing team in Gran Turismo since 2021, and there is a chance this team integrates the FDACS community, and some friends are also flying with me as a squad in War Thunder as well. We'll talk about that later on in this video. Talking about the racing team I am part of, Bombcats Simracing, it's been in silence since the middle of 2023, going through some reorganization, but it's slowly coming back into operations. As part of this coming back, I've raced the first round of the Manufacturers Cup 2023-2024 Exhibition Series Season 2, representing them, and will bring y'all some highlights of this race with the permission of our team leader. Thank you, Biff Matos, for allowing me to do so. A more complete video about this race, including all the drivers, will probably come on Bombcats channel soon. I'll leave the links to the Bombcats channel on YouTube and social medias in this video's description as well. As I cannot brake or accelerate gradually, I still drive with the joypad. I must be very careful here, and maybe I'm too careful. Lose a lot of positions by the turn 1, but there will be a mess as we go through the first chicane, and I'll gradually recover the positions. While that, let's talk about the Discord channel. I'm thinking about making one so we can talk there and organize events with the community. I'll make it public as soon as it's ready. Talking about events, I tried to organize a race during the Christmas week. The ones who already follow us may remember it, as we talked about it in the last Mission Gran Turismo video and also posted it on Instagram, but unfortunately it didn't work. I believe the Discord channel will help us organize future events better and make them work. Let's see. I'll also open a PayPal account for those of you who'd like to help us getting better equipment with any donations you judge we deserve, so we can improve our gameplays and always bring better and better content to you. Again, I'll make it public as soon as it's ready. We've recovered some positions and now I'm defending the B9 and at the same time trying to be as fast as I can not to lose much contact with the group ahead of us. We're gonna recover another position there. As I leave Floodplatz and get to Cottonborn, I find the Supra ahead much slower and must turn a little right to avoid the collision, but it butts me off track and makes me lose a position. We're gonna recover another position here. And another one here, so now we're back to P7, the position we started this race. As we pass by the Bravery turn in the Klostertal, we find the Ford GT and the Mercedes is lower than us and blocking the way. But the worst will happen as I get to this Teilstrecke because I hit the curb and almost lose the control. Hitting the guardrail, my heart just stopped beating for a moment and I was really lucky not to lose control or get some car damage there. As we go through the Sprunghügel, my gosh, my German pronunciation is awful, I'm sorry about that. Again, I find the Ford GT way slower and cannot avoid the touch, but luckily nothing happened to either of us. Now, as we go down the Dottingerhohe, the Ford GT driver will pay a penalty and we'll have free track ahead. Which is a bad thing as the cars behind are coming and they have the slipstream, so they'll reach me by the Tiergarten and I'll get punted by the Hohenrain, which will make me lose many positions as we open lap number 2. Turn 1. I have the outside line free, but as we get closer to the turn, the Lexus driver takes the outer line in front of me and forces me out of track again. And another mass happens by the chicane, which actually benefits me as I can get among this mass and reach P6, fighting for P5 against the Lexus driver. Big crash as we enter the Nordschleife. I get one position but also some damage on my front right suspension and front wing, and it will make me lose some time here. But the worst is yet to come. throttle too early and overshoot the exit. I luckily don't get damage again, but I get slow and must keep the inside line to avoid accidents, so I lose my positions here. And I also must go around the Flugplatz slower for I am in a bad racing line, and it will bring me to the Cottonborn slow, losing even more positions. All gone because of a stupid mistake. I hope Biff Matos, the team leader, will be patient and won't fire me after this race. We recover one more position here. And then we come for our pit stop. The track is getting dry and we'll change to medium tires now, no need for refuel. Then, as I leave the pits, I just get late on the brakes and I'm not alone. Then it gets really messy again. I even hit the wall and end up losing many positions again. Oh my gosh, how unfortunate I am. I love this track so much and wish so much to win an official race here, but I always have terrible races at the Nordschleife by making silly mistakes. We'll have to start all over again, recovery race. We're gonna recover one more position here, yes, from P10 to P9, again over the Ford GT driver. Now, as we go down the Fuchsrohr, another incident ahead and we recover 2 positions coming back to P7. Just to lose them again by making another mistake by the Adenauer Forst. I must say I couldn't see the track very well from inside the cockpit, it was very dark, I'm getting older and my sight ain't the same, but those would just be excuses, right? So don't consider them, please. Now, as we get out the carousel, I'm gonna lose another position to an impatient Ford GT coming in P10. But I'll recover this position by the Brunchen. And then I'll recover another position just by getting out of the second carousel, back to P8. Actually, back to P7. Final lap, I'm back to the position I started this race, and I'd be happy to end it like this and make no more mistakes, but it ain't gonna be so easy, of course. There will be a fight defending this position from the Atenza and Supra drivers coming after me. I get punted and my rear wing is now broken. And as we exit the turn, the Atenza driver doesn't get to the curb, making a closer outside line and there is contact, but no big deal. Get punted again and lose the position to the Supra driver. But the McLaren driver is slow now and we're gonna recover one position back to P8 and still on the fight. The Ford GT driver takes the outside line and recovers the P8, so we're now back to P9, but there's still an entire lap to go and many things are gonna happen. For example, right now we recover the position from the Atenza driver and also the Supra driver. Okay, it seems they got involved in some incident there, and I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna finish this race in P7 as I started. I'm happy with that. But I hit the curb here as I get to the Dottingerhof, hit the wall, have my car broken one more time, and I'm gonna lose one position until the end of the race. Again, I hope Biff Matos doesn't get me fired. Yes, after this race, it wasn't the best race. Well, that's it. Okay, guys, we're gonna finish this race in P8 because, as you're gonna see, I'm gonna recover one more position before the end. There's gonna be another incident right in front of us, and that's how the race ends. Okay, and probably you're gonna see me racing more and more for the Bombcats from now on, as the team is coming back into operations, as I told you before. Okay, let's hope to see more official races for the Bombcats here in the Fighter Driver channel and also in the official channel. Links to the Bombcat social medias and channel here in this video's description. Now let's talk about War Thunder. I've started flying, training and fighting with my friend Sargitarius-A, and hopefully it's the beginning of an FDACS squad, bringing tactics to the game instead of flying lone wolf. The results were very interesting, and of course we need to practice a lot more, improve our skills and tactics a lot more, but it's evident how flying as an element of flight improves the effectiveness. Let's take a look at some arcade battles we've flown together, and if you have the interest to join us, let me know in the comments and we'll make it happen. Sargitarius-A is flying bomber right below me and I see a P-38 coming for the intercept, so I'll dive for a defensive boom and zoom. I make a mistake as I dodge upwards. I should have gone downwards and they get me crit, but I'll survive long enough to splash them and protect my bomber. Now, Sargitarius-A is flying the Swedish Junkers 88 bomber and I'm again escorting him, but also attacking opportunity targets as this B-18 11 o'clock level. Splash bandit. Now, Sargitarius-A is right below me, both of us very high. Then we tally a Potea 630 coming from my 10 o'clock low. They're a bomber, but a very agile and capable of splashing air targets as well, so it's a threat and I engage. I've learned the lesson, no more head-ons. I dive below them with some offset, so it gives me some turning room as we merge and avoids frontal shots coming from them.
Zona norte, possível.
I end up too fast in front of them and lose tally, so now I am in trouble.
Aonde? Tá atrás de você.
I get hit and my right wing is damaged in a way that leads me to an unrecoverable spin, so I'll have to bail out. Now this is gonna be beautiful. Not exactly a thatch weave, but something similar to it. Perfect teamwork.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
While the bandit is engaging one, the cover element engages with advantage position. Sargitarius-A is flying a Hurricane Mark 1 now, so we're both on the hunt. I'm trying to convince him to fly Navy so we can match the weapon system's capabilities and maximize the tactics. Let's see if I can convince him. Now we engage different bandits, he goes after the PBM and I go after the Wellington. Bombers dive, trying to escape long enough for their bombing runs, but we go after them.
Fazer sua estratégia aqui.
Splash Wellington, and now I will go after my wingman to support him.
Nossa, o PBM tá chato, hein? Você é uma criança que não sabe perder.
He made a mistake here as he should have kept his speed and extended, climbed away from the fur ball that way. I couldn't save him, but I'll do exactly that. Boom and zoom, extend, keep your speed and climb again ASAP.
Tinha que ligar no barca.
Now, Sargitarius-A is flying bomber again. I'm supporting him and he's helping me with the situational awareness. We're very high and over the spawn area, so it gives us a strike advantage, and as there is no danger to my bomber right now, I'll explore that advantage and engage in a boom and zoom pass against those bandits below.
Prepara o lançamento. 3, 2, 1. Lançando bombas. Subindo e saindo da área de posição.
Bandit crit, extend away, keep your speed, climb for altitude advantage, and when it's safe, come for a second pass.
Vou passar no meio do campo inimigo. Misericórdia. Meus putinhos. Nossa, eu tô no primeiro lugar. Sem matar ninguém.
Splash 1.
Como é que chama? Amigo não inimigo, não. Inimigo, amigo.
Splash 2, repeat the routine.
É igual aquele meme do. Um meme lá que nada me dá medo, mas aquilo aparece. P40, aquilo me dá medo. Atrás de você tem o Hurricane, tá?
If you fail to do so and engage in a dogfight, we'll better splash your bandit on the first pass, but probably that's what's gonna happen to you.
P47 vai juntar a brincadeira aí, cuidado. Manobra invasiva. Vamos dar em 3, 2, 1. Saindo da prisão em direção ao Cruz. Ali, ó.
Now I'm engaged defensive against 4 or 5 bandits, I don't know. Sargitarius-A said he spotted 6 bandits all over me, so game over, bye bye, see you next time.
Essa amiga. Nossa, mas você tem uma festa inteira aí na sua cola? Não faz isso.
Different mission, my wingman starts as a bomber and I'm escorting him. A KI-44 is a threat to both of us, so I engage and lose. My wingman is also splashed. Then we return, but now he comes as a fighter. And again, this is gonna be beautiful.
The enemy has captured the airfield. We can't let them keep it.
Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked it, and if you did so, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video with your friends who like Gran Turismo 7 and War Thunder. And also consider subscribing to the channel with the notifications bell activated so you'll receive the notifications every time there is a new video here on the channel. I appreciate you who followed me so far, salute, and I see you on the next mission. Bravo Zulu!